I'm going to show you how to shape the apricot and thyme shortbread cookies. So the first thing I want to do is prepare my parchment by making a 15-inch line across the bottom and then a 10-inch line up the sides. I want to make a 15 by 10-inch rectangle. Then I want to flip over my parchment so I don't get any marker on my cookie, but I can still see my lines. I've mixed my shortbread cookie dough. I have it here, and I'm just going to dump it on my parchment paper. And then with my hands, I just want to spread it into the shape to fill this rectangle so it's nice and even throughout. It takes a little bit of time, but you have to be patient. Okay, so I filled my rectangle. I just want to smooth my top, get rid of all those finger marks. So I'm just going to put another sheet of parchment on top. And then just gently with a rolling pin, not pressure, just sort of to smooth the top out. And then slowly pull back my parchment, and my top is fairly smooth. Now I'm ready to score my shortbread dough into its individual cookie shapes. So I use my ruler again, and I have a paring knife. And I want to mark 1-inch increments across the top and the bottom of my cookie dough. So I have my ruler here, and I'm just going to go along and make 1-inch score marks. And the same thing from the top down. I'm going to just join these lines with my ruler. So I'm just scoring the top. I'm not cutting all the way through. And then on the short edges, I want to measure halfway, which of course is about 5 inches. Another score mark, and then 2.5 inches. 2.5, 5. And then I'm going to join these lines as well. Then I just want to dock my cookies with a fork. So just little holes with the fork. All right, now I'm going to transfer my cookies to the refrigerator. So I've got a baking sheet here. I just want to line it up on the edge of my counter and quickly slide this onto my baking sheet. Loosely cover this with plastic and refrigerate it for about 4 hours to overnight. Okay, so I have my chilled shortbread dough from the fridge. Just going to uncover it. And it's nice and hard. That butter's really firmed up nicely. Place it on my cutting board. And then with a large French knife, we just want to cut apart these cookies. So once I've finished cutting all my cookies, then I can transfer them to a parchment-lined baking sheet. You want them about about a half an inch apart. They're not going to spread too much. And then we're going to bake them and eat them. And these are my finished cookies. Visit @goblueflamekitchen.com for more tips.